Hey everyone, this is Dave Silva back in the studio with another Beasts of the Mesozoic review. This time we have the Forest Environment Accessory Pack featuring Microraptor. Look at the box. Again, beautiful artwork here by Jonathan Quo. Open it up. And there you have your Microraptor and the base and accessories. Let's take this out and see what it looks like. Okay, so here's all the contents for the Forest Accessory Pack. We have, first of all, the base, all the leaves and foliage, again all these holes are the same as the holes in all the other bases, and we have the tree comes in two pieces for the top and one piece for the trunk. And what you're going to do is I'm going to line up this little notch right here with that notch there. And it's kind of a tight fit, but it stays on real nice. And then we have this little indent peg right there, and that plugs directly into that indent right there. Push that all the way down, and then you have your tree. And there's a very specific peg on the base which is removable. You can put it in any of the holes, but it's a very thick, sturdy acrylic peg, and you can just pop that right on there and good to go. And we have our egg clutch with the hatchling. There's the little guy there. And the eggs. There's a log accessory. It's meant to be from a cycad tree, which were around back then. And there's a little acrylic peg right at the top there. So if you wanted to line it up with this little hole in his foot there on the Microraptor, you can do that. And it kind of goes in at an angle. So there you go. Now the star of the show, Microraptor. There he is. Got the iridescence on there. There's actually, the colors are based on scientific findings for the coloration of this species. They found that it was a black iridescence, much like some of the crows and ravens we have today. So articulation, he can flap up and down, and arms can move around. The neck moves around like this. Of course, the jaw up and down. And the tail has a wire to so you can pose that around. Plus it's on a ball joint at the base, and then the legs are on ball joints as well. Now, unfortunately, because of the size of this figure, I can't display the legs all the way out to the sides like they're known to have done when they glided, but you can still get a pretty decent little gliding pose out of it. We're back, and here's a little setup that I just put together, displaying one of many options and configurations for this set. I have the Microraptor up in the air on the posing rod, and again, the posing rods were designed to go with the larger deluxe Raptors, but I am finding that they work pretty well for those smaller ones too, if you find the right point to clip them on. As you can see, I've clipped them on to the base of the tail here, and that seems to work pretty well for most of them. I haven't found that to be an issue for any of the four so far, and they stay on there pretty good. Just moving around, and you can have them lower if you wanted to, have them closer to the ground. Just pop that right out and put the shorter one in there. Pop that in there, and now he's right there at ground level, just hovering. And as I showed before, you could also tab him right here onto the log. So that'll about do it for this set. I'll include some more configurations at the end of the video, show you guys some other ideas of how to display this. I'll be back as soon as possible for the next one. Alright, thanks guys, bye.